Hey guys, and welcome back to About This Mac. This is my 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro with integrated graphics, and well, let me just show you straight away what we'll be doing today. I'll see if you can guess. The speaker's knackered, so I've got two new ones here. Might as well change both sides. I can tell from the quality already that they're not going to be as good as the original ones, but hopefully they'll be good enough to well, to get it up and running. So yeah, let's get straight into it, I suppose. Let's get this shut down. I was thinking about maybe just swapping the bad side out because the right side's actually all right, but who knows how long it will last, to be honest. So we'll just get this flipped over and we'll start getting it apart. So we've got the pentalobe screwdriver to start with. Yeah, these speakers were really cheap for the replacement ones, so hopefully they do the job all right. Hopefully they're not absolute tinny horrible things, which if they are, then I might, well, I'll see if I can actually test them out without actually taking the laptop apart first. Because if they are absolutely awful, then I don't know if I'll bother, to be honest, so I might just change the bad side. For now, I've just been watching videos and I've changed the balance. I've panned it all to the right so I can actually hear stuff without it distorting. Yeah, there's the back cover off. It's a bit dusty in there, but it's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary really. Spin it around actually. I've got a Western Digital black SSD in there, so that will have to come out, I suppose. Maybe not actually. I can't remember. Do I even have a right? Okay, I do have a correct screwdriver for that. I think it all uses the same. Yeah, so we'll take that out. I believe it will have to come out anyway, to be honest. Well, let's see how long the wires are on these to see if we can test them out without actually taking everything apart first. So we've got which side is which. So that's the right side, and then that's the left side. So I mean, the wire is very short on that one, which is annoying because that's the one that I actually need to change. I don't even know where the wire goes to that one. That's the thing. It might go underneath. It looks like it does potentially do that. I can see where it goes, but I don't think it's going to be accessible, to be honest. So well, I suppose we're just going to have to get everything disconnected now and get it all apart, to be honest. So we'll start with the battery, hopefully. There we go. The battery also needs changing in this, to be honest. I'm just going to have to get a little pry tool, I think, to help get everything off. So I'll get everything unplugged and then I'll come back once I actually start unscrewing things. Well, this is a lot of fun. As you can probably tell, quite a lot's had to come out. So I've basically I should have all the screws out now other than that speaker. I've got this wire out from underneath, so hopefully this will just come out. I'm just trying to compare it to the replacement to see where everything should actually go. I think it's just getting caught on something very slightly. Oh no. Just a little rubber pad. So that's the good speaker out, which looks all right, to be honest, but is what it is. It's getting swapped out anyway. Then so this is the replacement one. Everything's just so delicate in these. I don't want to risk forcing things too much. Is that in? Everything just seems slightly too raised up there. Right, I think what it is, it seems to me like it's probably to do with the little rubber pads on the back, sort of shock absorber ones. So hopefully once it's got pressure on it and it's all screwed in, it'll be a lot better. If not, then I'm gonna have a lot of fun getting that back cover back on and also everything else in. It's definitely better, but I still wouldn't say it's quite how it should be. But I suppose that's what happens when you buy cheap parts. Actually, it's all right. I think it's just where the those sort of foam rubber pad things are on the underneath. So let's get this one clipped back in. Get that wire in the correct position as well. After taking off the cooler and looking at the thermal paste, I think I'm going to clean it off, put a fresh layer on. I definitely changed this since I bought it, but might as well change it again while we're in here. It's not that often that I open it up. I'll try and give it a bit of a, I won't give it a proper clean, but I'll give it a compressed air sort of blow. So hopefully I won't have to take the whole board out. It's basically out anyway. It's literally, there's a little wire here holding the board in. Then there's the connector from the MagSafe, but I'm just gonna hopefully slide the speaker out. Should be easy enough to do. So there's one screw. And the second one's here. And then the third one's just at the back here. So this one's going to be a bit... It's not as stuck as the other one. Let's see how destroyed this speaker is. If I can actually get it out. Yeah, it's just completely... I'm not sure how well you can see that. It's just completely separated on the inside bit. The tweeter's okay. The tweeter seems okay, but the main driver's knackered. So that's going straight in the bin, to be honest. So let's hopefully get this this replacement in. Then once we've got this in, we can work at getting everything back together, which will be fun. It shouldn't be too bad. It's just a bunch of screws, really. A lot of the wires are already in the correct place still. And before I put the heatsink back on, I'll clean up that. I'll clean it up and put some new thermal compound on. So we'll get that speaker in place. Just little ribbon cables back in. Not a fan of doing these ribbon cables. Right, so everything's back in place apart from the heatsink. So I'm just gonna give it. I don't actually know if this is all I've got for compressed air, but I don't think there's gonna be much that we can actually move either. I'll try and get a bit out of the fans hopefully. Yeah, so I've got off what I can. So we'll just get some new thermal compound on there. Don't judge me for my application, please. It's probably way too much, actually. It's only a little tiny chip. We'll put a little bit on there as well. There we go. And then we'll just get the heat spreader on. That way. So there we go. Just need to get the X clamp on. It's not actually an X clamp, but the mounting bracket. Now I did actually test this briefly, and it's well, for the left speaker's all right now, but the right one not great. So I have actually swapped the original right side speaker back in. I mean, the left one was a bit quieter than the right one, but to be honest, as long as I can hear something, I'll be happy. As long as it's not crackling away loads like it was before. Haven't done that in the correct order, but it'll be fine. So now we just need to get the heat spreader screwed in, and then we'll be all done to put it back together. And we'll just connect the battery back up, like so. Then we just need to get the bottom cover back on and boot it back up. Yeah, I think I would say it's not a difficult job to get done, but it's definitely time consuming because you have to take out pretty much everything to get to the speakers. Just go. few things in this laptop now. It has been my workhorse for a good few years now. But let's get this booted up. Hopefully. There we go. We've got a bong. Good start. If you'd like to see me put Sonoma on this, then just let me know in the comments and I'll make a video of that. Currently running Ventura, as I also am on my Mac Pro 2009. And I believe the 2008 might have that on as well, but that's kind of out of service at the moment. That might not even have a drive in it, to be honest. So let's just open up settings. I'd say the right side's definitely louder, but it is sounding all right now, which is good. Let's just open up YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely louder on the right side. This left speaker is definitely not as loud, but I mean, there's no crunchy horribleness. The speaker's definitely not blown. So happy with that result, to be honest. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.